Good to see you, everyone. How are you doing? I had planned to record a little video today because we've had days of like bountiful sunshine, and I thought we're going to get more. And we have. Oh, there we go. An ability to manifest whatever weather conditions I want. Well, we're into June 2023 already, and there's a lot going on. So I wanted to stop by and say hello and wish you a happy summer. We are indulging in sunshine here. The wind chimes always sing. Do you know that? Always when I'm recording a video, the wind chimes sing. So thank you. It's been just beautiful, and for someone who suddenly feels the cold far more since a stem cell transplant and chemo, it's been appreciating the slightly warmer days. So apologies if you can't see me now that I'm sat here in bright sunshine. Hopefully you'll be enjoying our beautiful roses behind us, which have just gone this year. So I wanted to give you a bit of an update on what's going on with Willow Tree and Tyler Towers and health, those kind of things. Really excitingly, which we've waited a long time for the Willow Tree, is to open up our first round of grants funding with Kingston Charitable Foundation. So it's taken a while to get ourselves up on our feet. And from our more than generous donation from the Roger Raymond Trust, we have the money to give out to our families, and that's for those people living with some form of blood cancer in the London borough of Kingston upon Thames. We'll pop the link in to the post, because that then will take you to all that you need to know about the grants and the grant application process. But they opened at the start of June, but they go through into I think the second week of July, and it's exciting because it means we get to give £15,000 out to families in Kingston, and they might be ranging from newly diagnosed families through to people who find themselves in remission. And are thinking about a new life. Now we just got to give the money away. I mean, how lush for a charity to say we've got money to give away. So now we're just finding our families. So if you know of a family, or you are a family in Kingston upon Thames, then just follow the link and put your application in. I know that in those first few weeks of us, well, I talk about us getting our diagnosis because it kind of was, the financial worries were quite extraordinary, and having that managed in the way that we did through generosity of others saying, what do you need, we'll fund you, really made a difference. So the grants are open, that's one thing. Exciting news for Kingston Charitable Foundation, because the mayor, we have a mayor in Kingston, that's how it works here. The mayor has chosen two charities to be there kind of as the mayor's charities for the year that she is going to support, and her mayoral office will support. And one of those charities is Kingston Charitable Foundation. So that's the amazing work that Hickey, the CEO of Kingston Charitable Foundation, does. This is kind of it's kind of coming to it's kind of ripened and is coming to fruition really, which is brilliant. So that's also going to be brilliant for the Willow Tree in the coming 12 months. So massively grateful for all that will unlock and unravel for us. The choir is doing well. We could do with some more people. We could always do with more men. There's a challenge to find men in any form of kind of artistic endeavour really. There is a majority of women over men, but we'd love to find some more men in the choir. There's a shortage. We'll welcome anyone and men would be great. So again, if you're in Kingston, if you're on the outskirts of Kingston, if you can get into Kingston on a bi-weekly basis, then we rehearse there every other Monday, and it's just great seeing the group form. It's incredible. Our amazing musical director Val just seems to have this ability to help our choir make music and come together in really short moments to create something beautiful and musical and has this lovely arc to it. And so we're looking forward to our first public performance, which is going to be sometime in the autumn. And I say sometime because I don't know what the performance is yet, but we have made a commitment that we will perform somewhere. Royal Albert Hall, not yet. Kingston somewhere, yes. So if you know of somewhere, if you know that there might be an opportunity to perform at a something, a song or two maybe, but definitely a song, then we'd love that. And again, our thanks to those at Roger Raymond Trust who chose that supporting us and the choir and the work that we're doing with the choir in the community is valuable, and they funded that for at least the first 12 months, which is just amazing. We are so being smiled upon by the angels, that's for sure. There's an annual dragon boat race that happens in Kingston, and this year Willow Tree have decided to be involved with Kingston Charitable Foundation in a boat. There's a bit of a debate at the moment whether that's going to be Kelly or Mia. We thought about both of them doing it, but we need to raise at least £500 per person to do it, and we felt that was a bit of pressure to raise £1,000 in the coming weeks. If you think you'd like to stump up £1,000 to see Kelly and Mia in a dragon boat, then please do so. But that's going to be, I think the race is sometime in July, which will be brilliant. I'll certainly be by the side of the river cheering one of them on, whichever one of them ends up doing it. Mia's very deep in A levels, so she has one starting in about half an hour, I think. And that's exam number 4 of 9. She's got a heavy week this week with 3 exams, so she's doing amazingly well. And just how she holds the life of an 18-year-old together, and revision, and living across 2 homes that she does. I was going to call her an amazing child, but she's not really a child anymore, is she? She's a young person, a young adult. So she's doing well, and maybe she'll be adding dragon boating into her list of stuff. Kelly is busy, I guess. Between Kelly and I, Kelly's always busy and has propped us up for the last 18 months in so many ways, financially, emotionally, in many instances physically. So she's doing well, and I guess between both of us, we're kind of thinking about, where other chapters of our lives and what they might entail, and what we both want and need. And so we're kind of just plotting and dreaming and imagining what that might be like. It's going to be a quiet house in September, with Mia going off to university. So we're just kind of going, what are we going to fill the rest of our time with? So that feels exciting. I am as of May the 10th, I was 1 year post stem cell transplant, which is amazing, really. And I know lots of people watch this video and go, God, you look so well, and look at you, see how healthy you are. And much of the time I feel, relatively good, relatively. I'm still in my treatment. My last one was delayed, as you know, because I had COVID, I had a chest infection. I've got another one in a week. That goes for between 2 and 3 years, every 8 weeks. I'm picking up a lot of infections. UTI-ish things mostly. Sometimes it's snotty infection. Neuropathy doesn't change. Hearing is a problem. Ears are a problem. Audiologists want me to have hearing aids. I don't want to have hearing aids at the moment, but there doesn't seem to be any alternative to that. But let's see. So we're into kind of invisible illness again. I've talked about it before. It's what goes unseen, really, that we carry but is unseen by others, and that is hard going. Look, summer makes a difference. Summer can brighten up and shift energies, and things feel different. And inside my body there is a, how do I describe it? I suppose it's almost like the roses, to keep the roses, to prolong growth and to ignite new growth. We have to deadhead and we have to take the old buds off. And I kind of feel like I'm still in that phase of breaking old buds off, and the summer warmth and summer sunshine is helping new buds to appear. But this goes on giving in so many ways, and I have days where I am deeply anxious. Often for no reason. I can't locate what it is, but I'm deeply anxious and on edge and lacking confidence to do anything. And other days I feel pretty all right and on it, and believe that I have something to bring. Well, that's not to prompt a swathe of comments from people. I don't need that. But just that is the reality. Some days I go, for fuck's sake, and other days I kind of believe I'm a bit more on it. I'm enjoying exploring creative ventures. I'm loving my foray into pottery. Geez, if you're on the Christmas list this year, the gift list, you're going to get something made out of ceramics, just so you know that. That could be, it could be a vase, it could be a mug. Mugs are highly likely. It could be a spoon rest. So, I mean, you can jumble sale it if you don't like it, but I'm going to have a lot of joy making it. Just saying. And the book is coming on well as well. So As a Kite Falls is probably 80% done, I would think. Every time I read through it and make changes, I feel a bit better about it. I've sent it off to, kind of limited it to about 17 agents. I've had about 7 coming back going, no thanks. A couple get saying, you know, this is great, stick with it, but it doesn't fit my list. Others just a standard will pass. So I don't have an agent, and I don't have a publishing route, and I'm trying to work out why that is. That's A, because my writing shit, or B, because I haven't stumbled across the right person or the right avenue yet. There might be a C as well, I don't know what that is, but at the moment I'm going with B. I haven't found the right way for me and for the book, and the book is really important to me. So this isn't just getting stuck on some self-publishing route, because the book feels like a thing of beauty, and the story within it is something of beauty as well, and ugliness. So it's full of paradox. But I think it's something moving and touching and important to say, and important to be read as well. But I'm enjoying writing. It's very sunny, isn't it? And I've got a cardigan on. And I've been talking for 14 minutes. That's quite short for me. I don't think there's much else to say. I used to love recording videos for things. I used to maybe I liked the sound of my own voice. But I find them quite difficult, so I think I unconsciously resist them. I don't know what that's about, but I'll take it to therapy. so sometimes I resist. So I am laying quite quiet. I used to make a bit more of a song and dance on social, but I've lost a bit of edge for that. But because I am quiet doesn't mean that I'm not kind of tinkering away with things and thinking of you, and still being immensely grateful for people's love and kindness and generosity and care and thought. It's just there are many moments in the week where I get moved to tears because I hear something, I read something, I remember something, I pick up something on my bookshelf that someone sent me during my stem cell transplant, or I read a text message, and I look at the people that are back in my life that probably would not have been back in my life in the way that they are had I not been ill. Amazing. Anyway, I wish you a very happy summer. If you're traveling, travel safe. Enjoy some warm weather. Enjoy, hang out with people who just feed you and nourish you, and just, if you know that you're hanging out with people who, well, I suppose in some way deadhead what's dead in you, but also pull off the beautiful roses in your life, then just take a step away from them. Sometimes we have to take a step away from people like that. And I hope you can go through the summer also deadheading your roses and taking off what feels like it's just doesn't need to be there anymore, and because then it allows new growth. And I know for sure that I deadheaded our roses a lot last year, and they have gone absolutely bonkers. So anyway, I'm signing off. A lot of love to you from me, from Kelly, from Mia, from Royston, from the wind chimes, and I'll be back with you very soon. Okay, lots of love. Take care, bye.